Oh, she's very attractive, isn't she? 36, 24, 50p a pound. Yes, she's a mermaid, so Arthur, there's fish, isn't it? Yes, but it's not any old mermaids, no, these are Shendy's mermaids. Don't forget the download section is absolutely full of different things, and don't forget it's not just Shendy's mermaids, there'll be loads of other things there as well.
Yep.
So, Shendy.
Yes.
Do you like your mermaids then?
I do.
Do you? What do you like about them?
Well, I always imagined I was the mermaid, you know, on Stingray.
Did you?
Oh,
what,
yeah.
Marina?
Oh, yes.
I just feel like a marina at times.
Yeah.
It's lovely when you're in water and you've got that feeling of weightlessness. Should we pretend we're underwater now? You look more like a goldfish than me. You look like a sea bass.
You look like a sprat.
This could be a very long show.
It could
Anyway, I'll tell you what we've done. We've got loads of different downloads there. Now, what have you got with your downloads? You've got the main picture and then you've got a selection of different things, like what?
Why don't we show them?
That would be a good idea.
It would.
We've got a selection
Because
here.
I can't remember.
No, we've got a selection here of different papers from the Mermaid downloads. Now, I'm not showing you all from each of the section, otherwise we'd be here all night. But have a look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? You've got this lovely, beautiful... I love the colours in that. I love purple and pink together. Don't they look lovely?
Yeah.
Have they got names, these, or can you just call them what you want?
You can call them whatever you like.
Then you've also done things like frames and background papers on these as well, haven't you?
And wavy bits.
Well, there's the wavy bits. Let's have a close-up of those. So what are those for? Like borders and that?
Yeah, you can use them like borders or just down the sides or cut them out individually if you want.
Oh, God,
you know,
not got the time for that, dear. Not got the time for that. Then
No, you haven't, but maybe the ladies.
But then you've got all sorts of different matching papers that you've made. Now, this is a bit like kind of a fish scale, isn't it?
It is.
Using
Very
the
fishy.
Colours,
yeah.
Using the colours that are in there. And that's a nice one, isn't it? Look at
Yes.
that. Lovely. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
That looks very scaly, doesn't it?
And look at the quality when you print these out. I mean, look at that. You've really got that beautiful detail there. That's very scaly. Then you've also got this one that will contrast really nice with that. It's a kind of a
muted
look. Oh, I've got two of those.
Have you?
That's a vaguely different one.
No, that's a different one. That's totally different. Yeah.
Yes, it is different. Oh.
Put them together.
Yeah, put them together. You can see the difference. Yes, they are very different. Then you've got here. Now these are all mixed up. Don't expect you go and have a look at each of the downloads. It'll show you the different designs and what you're getting with them. But you've got some unusual frames as well, haven't you?
Yep.
This is a nice one. It's almost like one of those kind of a bit of shell. In fact, it looks a bit mother of pearl, that effect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. And again on this one you've got those lovely swirls as well. Got the swirls you can see. There you go. You can cut those out and use them to give a kind of a nautical theme when you're making the designs. We've got another design here. We're just going to go through about 10 of them, but we'll be adding all the time. There you go. She's nice. What's she in? An oil tanker or something? She looks like she's sat in the sewage pipe.
Well, I think she's supposed to be in a tin can at the bottom of the sea.
Are they small? I always thought mermaids were our size. So in a tin can.
No, it's whales that are our size.
Ooh, get her. Anyway, you've got 4 on this one, 4 toppers of that, so you can cut them out and decoupage them if you want to. Yep. You've got some really unusual background papers, but using the colours that you've got in the main picture, aren't you?
That one's ready for the next mermaid. Those are.
Look at that frame. That's a nice frame. Isn't it? Look at that frame. Isn't it lovely?
That's the one to go with that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That lovely. And then you've got.
They're all different.
Here. Oh, she's nice. Oh, she's a little serene, isn't she?
Sat
on the steps going down into the sea. She's probably in Capri or somewhere like that, do you reckon?
No. I reckon from the look of that sort of architecture, she's over there in
Greece.
No, Dutch. Holland, yes, where they have the Little Mermaid.
Oh, well.
You know, from...
Let's all be obvious then. Right, we've got some more papers here that go with the next mermaid. So look at that, you've got the darks. I mean, that works really well. That's going to look quite stunning in certain areas, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the texture on that is really, really good. It's like an old gabardine. Then you've got this one. Don't forget, if you go for all the different downloads, they've all got different kind of backgrounds and different embellishments and frames. You can mix and match to your heart's content. I love that frame. Is it going to look stunning that with that black? In fact, that almost looks like modern art on its own, doesn't it?
Well, that's that one.
Yeah, I worked that one out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sure the intelligent people out there, in fact, even the cats and dogs probably worked that one out. I'm going to get such a slap in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And those papers go with this young lady here. Oh, she's a bit revealing.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks a bit like a fella with long hair.
She's I could say something there, and I think I'd better not.
Looks like she's been into church and nicked the tray.
How dare you?
The collection tray.
How dare you? Oh.
Right, this is the next section. You've got the lovely background papers and more frames, different frames and papers, and that goes beautifully with that design. Oh, she's a bit more modern, isn't she?
Yes.
I like her. She's nice. Oh, she's got a big tail, hasn't she?
Isn't she just?
She's
Look
really,
at that.
you can see the movement in that, can't you? She's really swooshing that tail to get force and momentum to go forward.
Absolutely.
That tail's going to take a lot of grooming. In fact, I can see that getting trapped in a lot of rocks and crevices, can't you?
Well, seaweed, definitely.
Did it?
Oh.
Then we've got
Fell into that one, didn't I?
It did, hook, line and sinker. Well, it is a nautical theme to it. Let me find the main design to this set here. Let's sort this one out. There you go. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's a bit. She's more like a siren than a mermaid, isn't she? Look at her. Hello, darling. Come on, come on to my rock. I'm falling in love again. Never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't.
Don't give up your day job. That's what you don't need to
That's what she's singing. She said, she's even giving that seagull the eye as well. Not fussy, is she? She might be a miss, but she don't miss much.
Oh, I say.
There you go. So there's the beautiful siren lady. And you've got these lovely matching papers. I love that one. It's almost like a faded tile, isn't it? Isn't that lovely?
A bit scaly again.
A bit scaly. They've all got kind of a bit of a nautical theme to them. And you've got the same colourway as well here. Yeah. And you've got that. I love this one because it's almost like vellum, isn't it? Imagine these printed onto vellums. Parchment, they'd look lovely, or acetate, you get a lovely colour.
Oh, yes, you would, yeah.
I'll tell you what would work really well, some of these backgrounds, and you've got that onto card, and you print that onto acetate and lay it over.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that look lovely?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oof.
Oh, baby, you're doing it. Then you've got some frames as well, and some more waves. This one almost looks like a ripple. You've dropped a
pebble in the pond.
A pebble in the pond.
Yeah.
And we've got some more different background papers. This is a collection, don't forget, a mix and match from all the different downloads we've got. If you want to have a look at the download, just click on the main image that you'll see, and you'll see all the corresponding papers that go with that. Now, she looks a little bit like, what do they call them? Mangas?
Manga cartoon.
Let's have a look close and personal at that one, so you can really see the design.
She's lovely.
Oh,
look at those big eyes.
Oh.
Like little rock pools.
Little rock pools. Oh, that's so sweet.
Now, get a load of this one.
Oh, as I said earlier, that'd be. Some of these papers would be great with oriental designs, wouldn't they?
Yes. Well, that's based on goldfish. Goldfish scales.
Goldfish scales. Wow. And what's that? Goldfish poo?
No, afraid not.
Afraid not. What is it then?
Well, that is the picture.
The picture
that we've got.
Okay,
yes.
Let's find the picture.
Our mermaid.
Let's find the picture.
It's to match in with the
mermaid. That one?
No. What have you done with it?
I don't know. Just a minute.
He's got them out of order. That's what he's done.
I've got them how I printed them. Is it her?
He's got them out of order. No, it isn't.
Oh, well, I probably missed her then. Anyway, have a look at this one. That one goes with whichever one is here. We've got frames as well. Oh,
there
she's there.
She is.
Oh, silly moi. Do you want to slap me? Oh, baby, do it again. Oh. And again. Oh, now my cheek, now my cheek.
No, you're enjoying it too much.
Right, let's have a close-up on this one then.
Now, see, this one is an oriental mermaid.
Oh, she's a Koya carp maid.
Yes.
I never thought of that before. Koya carp maids, that's brilliant. Hey, you've just come up with a new concept. In fact,
I know
you're
I
dressed
have.
a little bit like a Koya carp in that vivid red today. Anyway, you've got frames as well. You've got more wavy things. Wavy things. That'll be designed.
That's for the next one.
Is that for the next one?
That's for the next one.
I'm going to have to get organised for the next one. See how the colours blend beautifully together. Now she's nice. She almost looks a bit like
she's got a
Celtic
baby look.
Heart. She's got a baby. Oh,
she's got a little baby look, little mer baby.
Oh, little mer baby. Oh, she's a bit double jointed, isn't she, girl?
Well, I don't know. She's flexible, isn't she?
She's very flexible.
I wish.
That flexible for years.
I wish.
There you go. Then you've got the lovely backgrounds there. And more frames. Beautiful frames. That's nice. It's like a star.
Yeah.
Then you've got more designs here. That goes. Let's bring the main design out first, shall we?
I think that would be a really good idea.
Oh, look at her. Oh, she's a bit naughty,
she's a 50s.
50s mermaid.
That one, look.
With
with a come hither look.
Come hither.
Ah. Now look how she's bent her tail up round.
She's very flexible, isn't she?
They are flexible, these mermaids.
I don't know. You've not got a couple of shells like that, have you?
No, they didn't. I couldn't find any big enough.
Okay. Then we have background paper with that too. Lovely. It's like camouflage.
Doesn't that look like sort of seaweed?
Yeah, I suppose so. Looks like bad skin as well.
Oh, well, you'd know.
Oh, I don't know. Now that's interesting. That's like almost like fluid, watery feel to it. In fact, it looks a bit like seedless frog spawn. Eggs. Don't it look like eggs?
Are you trying to say that those are mermaid eggs now?
They could be mermaid eggs, couldn't they? They look like eggs. You know when you see these naturalistic museums and they get millions and millions of eggs floating around? That is like my interpretation in an abstract form of mermaid eggs. Don't you reckon?
Right, okay. Can I get you to write, my script when I get
we don't have a
picture?
Here.
No, a picture in the portrait gallery, and you can write the waffle underneath for me.
Mermaid eggs. You could sell that for millions.
Do you reckon?
If you get this download it.
Eat your heart out, Damien.
Track her down, get her to sign it. Years to come, be worth millions. do you remember the Shendy period? Yes, she was going through a mermaid egg period then. Anyway, that's just a selection of just some of the mermaid downloads. You go and have a quick look and have a look at which ones you want. In fact, take as much time as you want. We have got a great slideshow that just gives you some of the images and just some of the ideas that are there. But when you get the main image, you can also get all the corresponding papers. And Shendy's not daft. They're not all the same. Everyone's different. So if you buy 3, 4, 5, 6 different downloads with mermaids on, you'll get all the different embellishments and papers as well, so they can mix and match to the heart's content.
Absolutely.
Which is brilliant. So anyway, have a look at this and then go and decide which downloads you want. This is the mermaids, just a few of them.
Marina, Aqua Marina, what are these strange enchantments that start whenever you're near? Marina, Aqua Marina, why can't you whisper the words that my heart is longing to hear? Your magic to me, a beautiful mystery. I'm certain to fall, I know, because you enthrall me so. Marina, Aqua Marina, why don't you say that you'll always stay close to my heart?